This game is rated M for mature, for violence, blood, gore, and me constantly getting murdered. Viewer discretion advised. Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise. I'm Lamar Haven. Welcome back to Resident Evil 5. We're finished with the main story, but it's time to check out some of the other extra content. So here we are in Lost in Nightmares. Chris lost his partner Jill on a top secret mission some years back. Find out what happened on that mission. Now, this is blind in that I have no idea what's going to happen. I have no idea what weapons we start with. I have no idea what gets saved from the normal playthrough. So let's just give it a shot and see what happens. We'll do normal difficulty and hop right in. Looks like we aren't getting a choice of which character to play as, I think, yet at least.
A few years ago, the BSAA received intel as to the whereabouts of Umbrella's founder, Oswell E. Spencer. Jill and I were ordered by the BSAA's European headquarters to apprehend him. We accepted that mission in the hopes of uncovering some info that would lead us to Wesker.
The master of unlocking.
Chris to HQ, come in. We're at the target's location.
Copy that, Chris. Move in and procure the target.
Roger that.
What can you tell us about the area?
The satellite scan isn't showing anything out of the ordinary, but regardless, you should expect the unexpected.
Understood. We're in.
Let's move.
A mysterious mansion in the middle of a storm and only 2 people to go in. Yep, this sounds like a Resident Evil game. Oh god, it even looks familiar. The Spencer Estate. Alright, minimap. Give me some hints. So unlike the previous, I'm going to need time to explore and whatnot. It looks like I start with the handgun, and so does Jill. We both get first aid spray. Ooh, a score star. Wonder what that's for. Points, probably. Score is available in this game and lets you buy extra stuff. Something with Square could fit in here.
With this guy and cranks.
He's a man of refined taste.
He's obsessed. That's what he is.
Hey, I've unlocked things. I'm better at unlocking things than you are, Jill. I'm gonna know. More stuff to break. I have no idea how much ammo I'm gonna need for this little adventure. So I'm guessing instead of money, we're picking up score, and I guess we probably won't be having merchants, maybe, as a result. It's locked from the inside. Okay, I guess I'm probably going upstairs then. Because the other door looks like it's locked!
Eagle 6 to Nest. Do you read?
We read you, Eagle 6. Go ahead.
We found some men down. Judging by their wounds, it looks like they were physically assaulted. I figure they're probably Spencer's security. Lord only knows what killed him.
Roger that. We knew this mission wouldn't be a cakewalk. Use extreme caution.
The lock is broken, so much for going this way. As long as they were assaulted and not peppered. If they were peppered, this would have been a completely different situation. Also, the ragdoll physics kinda took away from the fear of that scene. Hi! Grab this, because I don't trust the AI. Well, let's go this way first. He did the old style door opening type of cinematic. That's hilarious. She was kind of pushing me along for a while there. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, so that's how you get those. Yeah, we don't open the doors like we do in the main game. Cute. I guess this is supposed to be a huge throwback to the original Resident Evils. Hey, a shotgun. Let's put that over there, where I'm used to it. Can't do anything with that. Ah, document. Looks like a page from a diary. Some entries are missing. May 9, 1998. Played poker tonight with Scott and Alias from security and Steve from research. Steve was the big winner, but I think he's cheating. That scumbag. 10, 1998. One of the higher-ups assigned me to take care of a new creature. It looks like a skinned gorilla to me. Scott said there'd been an accident in the basement lab. I just knew something like this would happen. Those bastards in research never sleep, not even on holidays. May 12th, 1998. I've been wearing the damn spacesuit since yesterday. My skin's all grimy and I feel itchy all over. May 16th. A rumor is going around that a researcher who tried to escape the estate last night was shot. My entire body feels hot and itchy and I'm sweating all the time now. I scratched a swelling on my arm and a piece of rotten flesh just dropped off. What the hell's happening to me? May 19th. Fever gone but itchy. Stay hungry and eat doggy food. Itchy. Tasty. There's a note stuck in between the last few pages. Password 3! Okie dokie then. Well, Umbrella experimenting on its own employees is not exactly a new thing. And wow, you would have seen that score thing when you were exiting that door pretty obviously. So I guess that was their way of tutorializing. There are things you can shoot, still. And in shooting them, you get goodies. Assist jump. Guess we're still doing this. Are you gonna be able to let me in?
Chris, I'm in a dining room.
Let me in downstairs then.
Well, looky here. I found a weapon I can use.
Kinda takes you back, doesn't it?
To Raccoon City? Unfortunately, yeah. That's where all this started.
Not
Hard to
Raccoon
believe
City.
that was 8 years ago. I guess I am getting older.
You're not the only one.
Let me
I
in,
got the door
please.
open.
Thank you. Actually, it reminds me of the mansion incident, not Raccoon City. But do they combine those two in Resident Evil lore? Do they just call the whole thing the Raccoon City incident? Because I think they were somewhat close together, timeline-wise, but I could be wrong. Peric Memoirs. For a time, it appeared as if Mr. Spencer would recover from his former health, but fate was not so kind, and now he confines himself to his study for days on end. It has been ages since I last seen him take meals in his dining hall. I have endeavored to prepare meals to his liking, and I bring them every day to his study. Unfortunately, he lacks the strength to eat anything but soup and other liquids. I cannot recall a time in history of this household when the situation was as dire as it is now. In generations past, the Spencer estate was the nexus for only the most well-to-do European socialites, and only a skeleton staff remains to look after a man who keeps himself in virtual seclusion at one of his many residences. My family has been in the Spencer's household service since the time of a great-grandfather. This rapid state of decline would have been unimaginable even one generation prior. I remember fondly the days of my youth, but that seems like a lifetime ago now. It was about 50 years ago, back when my father was the head butler of the household. At the time I was learning his duties in preparation to succeed him, and there were always some chore or errand that would keep me running around the house. Remember how Lord Ashford, another aristocrat from the restored family, and one of Master Spencer's schoolmates, Dr. Marcus, would find refuge from the summer heat in his villa. My father and I would accompany them and do our utmost to ensure they want for nothing. Perhaps because I was the youngest person there, they would take to teasing me. Though more often than not, they would treat me as one of them. I remember the time Lord Ashford gave me my first taste of brandy. It was on the second floor of the dining hall, behind the stone statues lining the room. I'll never forget the mellifluous scent when he opened the bottle, but those cherished times are only memories now. Lord Ashford, Dr. Marcus, and of course my father have all already passed on. Only Mr. Spencer remains, and I'm afraid his days may be few. When Master Spencer dies, it will mark the end of an illustrious family, as well as my family's service to his. Now I can only wait for the inevitable. There's a note stuck in the last few pages. Password 1! Alright, let's keep on moving. Oh, what was that weapon you picked up? Ah, it was the machine gun. Wonder who started the fire. But it was always burning, as the world was turning. I'm surprised they're giving us so many weapons before we can do anything with them. Aha, I see the score thing up there. Let's go ahead and do that. Open sesame. And let's keep exploring, because the AI probably didn't do much of it, as we just demonstrated. Patrick's Memoirs 2. Oops. I cannot stop thinking about the screams of those poor souls imprisoned in the basement. I administered the virus to all of them as per Master Spencer's instructions a week ago. Wherever they become now, they are no longer human. I have assisted with multiple experiments at Master Spencer's behest. I do not know what use a simple butler not schooled in the sciences such as myself can be, but I should be proud that the Master trusts me with his important work. Usually it's nothing but contempt and distrust for those around him. However, I cannot help but feel a disconnect between how I think I should feel and my actual mental state. On the one hand, I am filled with joy at the chance to assist my master in any way I can. On the other, I feel as if I am losing a bit of my soul with each experiment I assist with. The only way I can preserve my mental faculties is by taking time off or by trying to divorce myself from all emotion. Whatever the case, I must act and not question the master. Duty and honor, that is what is at stake. For generations, my family has been in loyal service to the Spencer household. I will not betray my duties, and I will serve Master Spencer till the end. I have dedicated my life to serving him, and there is no turning my back on that. It is time to check on test subjects and report the current condition of Master Spencer. I'll carry out my duties, and I will do so honorably. There's an odd definition of honor, friend. No password? It says Piano Sonata number 14.
Jill!
Okay.
I guess she can play the piano? Dance with me, Jill! Dance with me!
Come on!
Roger.
Whoops.
Jill!
Roger.
Look how slow it is. I was just playing around with buttons and I forgot that the command would get her to stop. Okay, that was cute. Centaur emblem. Let me guess. Oddly shaped key for an oddly shaped hole? Yeah. Let's move on. I keep pressing the button to open the door faster. So I'm like, kick it open, Chris. I know you can do it. Ooh. No, I checked that way. And look, an oddly shaped hole. Inserted the centaur emblem. Checkpoint. Oh no, lightning. Dog noises. Cute. So many references to the first game. It's locked. Jill might be able to get it open.
Okay. Okay, it's open.
So that's gonna be a thing every once in a while. I'm gonna have to have her unlock things, I suppose. Investigate. Computer requires 3 passwords. Ah, so this is the computer. I do not have 3 passwords. There's something here. It looks like a hole in the wall. Weird. Wow! Wow, wow! Oh, that's a lot of proximity bombs. That's you're preparing me for something big, game. I'm a little worried. Look at all these grenades!
Take it!
Okay.
You take all the hand
Take it.
grenades.
Roger.
In fact,
Come
just
on!
Okay.
Just
take
it.
all the grenades.
You grab it.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, weapons everywhere! I don't understand. Heat-sensitive paper. Alright, well, we have to go back to that fireplace then. Cute. It's locked from the inside. Alright, taking up the shoddy. I heard a noise, you heard one too, Jill. Something's gonna attack us. There was a door on the other side, though. But it was locked. Oh well. Back to use the heat-sensitive paper. These are like metal barred, though. So the only thing that can get through are bats. And how are bats breaking glass? I didn't think bats could, you know, hit something that hard just by flying into it. Is there music playing that wasn't playing before? Burn the paper! Password 2! Alright. Back to the computer. And now the music seems to be getting louder. You know what? I'll admit, I'm almost a little creeped out at this. Of course, I'm measly creeped out. What I'm trying to say is, it's like they made an actual effort to try and add horror elements to this part. But at the same time, it also feels like all they did was repeat things they did in Resident Evil 1. So... And besides, I'm not feeling very threatened when I'm walking around with a bloody shotgun and rifle and machine gun and... yeah. Umbrella! Patrick's Memoirs 3. I have been in Mr. Spencer's employ for the majority of my adult life. As of late, however, I find his actions to be inscrutable. For example, he has taken every possible precaution to conceal his whereabouts from the outside world. For what reason, I do not know. Then one day he asked me to find a certain man and make him aware of the master's whereabouts. I do not know why he would go to such lengths to contact this man, but perhaps he wanted to see if someone could find him. The man in question is one Master Albert Wesker, a name I have not heard in a long time. I only met him once, and that was over 10 years ago. I'm ashamed to admit that I cannot recall his face, because as head butler it is my job to remember people. The reason I believe is because of his eyes, those cold and feeling eyes that completely overshadowed his other features. At any rate, I have endeavored to get the information into Wesker's hands without letting on that it was Master Spencer's desire to have that information. I know of a certain unscrupulous individual who could put the information on the streets for the right price. He is the kind who does not care who he talks to. What made that individual I found of such importance is what he is an employee of a female spy who has regular dealings with Wesker. Okay, so he's getting information to a contact who's going to give it to Ada, who's going to give it to Wesker. I paid this man, I forget his name, his name was Roberto or Ricardo, more than he deserved, and gave him the bare minimum of information necessary to fulfill Master Spencer's wishes. I dutifully carried out Master Spencer's directions to the letter. It was at this point that the situation took a more cryptic turn. My master, he let me go, but I do not know why. I asked him for a reason, the only time I ever questioned him, but he responded with only silence. I do not know what to do now. I'm filled with a sense of loss. Everything I ever known is gone. I dedicated my entire life to serving Spencer household, but that book has been forcibly closed for no apparent reason. What? Did Spencer actually, like... Is this the one person Spencer actually cares about enough to try and get him to safety? But all his other guards are like, nope, you're gonna guard me with your life. The only ones who remain will be those untrustworthy security guards and the people imprisoned below in the premises. I truly doubt the guard's ability to attend to all of Mr. Spencer's needs. Could it be that he plans on dying? No, he is not that type of man. He would not want to leave all his affairs to such an unfinished state. Master Spencer must have some grand machinations at work that are beyond my ability to comprehend. At any rate, I will only obey his wishes and take my leave. I'll be loyal until the end, even if it breaks my heart to do so. There's another file here. It looks to be a list of test subjects. Hans, Felicia, Marco, Jonah, Irma, Ken, Laura, William, Hero, Derek, Miles, Alex, Albert. Number of candidates been limited to 13 individuals listed above. I don't recognize any of those names. Oh, goody. That area looked like it was bloody. I see a shiny. I mean, Jill, I'll get you out of there.
I can't stop it! The controls must be somewhere else!
Where? I see literally nothing. Oh, there's the lever. How do I get around to it? That area was locked, last I checked. I guess it isn't.
Stand back.
I'm not standing back.
All clear.
So you just have all the time in the world then, huh? Slowest trap ever? Slowest trap ever. I'll get inside there and do
I don't know
stuff.
how to keep a girl waiting.
I always figured they wanted to be kept waiting a little bit. You know? Build up suspense. Why are you staying there, Jill?
Come on!
Out of the question!
I thought I opened the door for you. Yeah, I totally opened the door for you. Why are you still here? Where's the shiny? I saw the shiny. Also, weird camera change here. I guess you can't get the shiny unless you're the person inside? That's dumb. I wanted it, though. Oh well.
Take it.
Well, pick that up. Alright, we got the crank. Let's go use the crank. No, really, is something gonna try and kill me? At some point, right? That's a thing that's going to happen? I'm confused. At this point, it's not building suspense. I'm just bored. Guess I'll just keep solving puzzles. Look, I'm gonna take my time if the game is. Well? Anybody? Jill, I think we're alone here. I think the game's just messing with me. This entire DLC has literally no enemies. Ever. You can quote me on that. It'll never catch me off guard, and it'll never pop up enemies that I'm not ready for. Ever. Nope. Completely safe. No shinies? I don't see any shinies. Well, hop on down.
What is that smell?
Blood,
know.
gore.
I hope we don't run into whatever's making it.
And when have we ever been that lucky?
I'm always lucky. Just, you know, sometimes the luck is bad. Gotta be careful with bodies in this game, you know? Let me guess. Yeah, full inventory now. Fantastic. I guess this is where they kept test subjects. No one's checked on them in a long time, but I'm checking out your shinies. No? Okay. Hi, you look like you've been tortured. I saw something. That dramatic sting told me that I was supposed to pay attention to something. And then I paid attention to something, and it looked creepy. Was it somebody dragging, like, a corpse, or was it, like, a giant axe that...
What the hell is its problem?
This is why it smells so bad. Be careful.
Okay, that's fair! I like it. Oh, that was fantastic. Thanks for the score star, buddy. Ah, of course it just, like, instantly wrecks me. I'm gonna give this to you. Get over here so I can do that. Thank you.
You bailed me out back there.
Okay, I'm not allowed to make fun of the AI for the rest of this DLC. Excuse me? That is very rude. Thank you for the big ol' kick there, Jill. Stop moving now. Thank you. That was a cool kick. I liked it. Man, things just love making all sorts of noise around here. Rude. Can't they think of their neighbors who might, like, enjoy a bit of peace and quiet? Also, you're obviously moving. Yeah, be dead now. Also, I liked how earlier Chris just got, like,
Take it.
mashed with an axe. It was just like, what's his problem? Ooh, score star. I missed the station, complete the stationary large object twice. Not allowed to make fun of the AI. The rest of... I think I hate everything. God, what's with this acid stuff? New enemies, and all of a sudden I'm back to being a freaking liability. You have an eyeball there. That's an eyeball.
Take it.
Okay,
That's a little disturbing, I will admit.
I owe you one.
Alright, creepy eyeball on back. I'm guessing that's a weak point that I should be aiming for. What's the sting for? The music sting. I don't get it. What do? Am I being chased? Should I be worried? Is something going to murder me? Doesn't seem like anything wants to murder me. Aha! I see you! Shouldn't you be doing something threatening? Okay, so anytime I hit like that big bulbous thing on the back, it sort of sprays acid out, I guess. Hi! You're bad at this. Do you mind if I just shoot you in the head a few times? You don't mind? Cool. Well,
Okay,
come on down. Well, that took the teeth out of that situation. Ooh, a chest. Wanna bet it's trapped somehow?
Jill.
okay.
Or as soon as we open this, a monster's gonna pop out or something. Okay, so from now on, if it looks like on the minimap there's some sort of secret door somewhere, don't stand near it like an idiot waiting for the enemy to smash you in the face. Chill key. So I guess that's like if you didn't want to fight the enemy or something, you could have just walked up there to try and get the key, and then they'd be like, haha, you have to use the lever. At least I'm assuming that's how that situation works. I am using a lot of ammo on those guys, but I mean, there's literally no other enemies in the entire game right now. So, not terribly concerned. I mean, there's the occasional Zammy. Okay, there's the music sting again. Ah, there he is. Got you in the eye! That is a weak point. But I don't think I'm gonna get an angle on him. So, headshots. Glorious, glorious head. Don't do that, Jill. Gotcha.
Take this.
That is actually very helpful, thank you. I'm getting lots of score. It's almost like I know what I'm doing, which is entirely impossible. Ooh, chest. Silver crest. More oddly shaped keys for oddly shaped tolls. Resident Evil. Ah, so this is where I'm bringing them. Gotcha. I can jump down. They make all these. These are actually pretty interesting areas to fight an enemy like that. There's a lot of places to go. There's a lot of ways, movement you can use. There's a lot of interesting ways you can fight them, from using like elevation and all this other stuff. And I just stand in front of them and shoot them with a gun.
Come on.
Jill,
Okay.
come down here. We will fight this nice gentleman on our terms. Which is to say... Hi! That looks like an anchor. Is he really holding an anchor? Jill, come down here. Hop up. I don't think he can get up there. Potentially can. Camera, thank you. That's right. Keep following me. Keep following me. Jill. Shoot him in the eye. Right, AI.
Go!
Roger.
Use a better weapon. This is silly. Uppercut. Man, everything is pretty easy here. Once you realize the eyeball's the weak point and you can still just shoot them in the face a few times, it all goes well. Alright, let's put this together. Insert slate, insert slate. The gate mechanism has been released. Open! Great. We're now in the sewer, because every game needs a sewer level.
Jill, are you okay?
I'm fine, but I lost most of my gear.
What, seriously?
Same here.
Seriously?
Alright, try to find a way out of there, and I'll find a way to meet up with you.
Copy
Looks
that.
like we got
Watch your back.
separated. Fantastic. And I have nothing. So I guess we'll have to find our stuff and find each other. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you folks next time.